Varamisyaro, Varami Bante, Varamisyale. Good morning or good evening, everyone, depending on where you are. Welcome to our 2022 Pao Dharma teaching series. We are very honored to have Venerable Sayadaw U Kumarābhivamsa to continue teaching us on the series, The Buddha's Last Days, Mahaparinibbana Sutta. We are also very honored to have Pao Singapore to co-host this series. The teaching is scheduled for 1.5 hours, including the question and answer. Today is part 7. Before teaching starts, we have a few housekeeping notes. We are using simultaneous interpretation Zoom functionality for today's teaching. First, let's go over the channel selection and take a minute to select your preferred channel. Please choose either English or Chinese according to your preference. Please don't stay at off or original sound channel. If you are using a cell phone or mobile device, when you select Chinese, be sure to mute original audio by turning the button to green and click done. Please select your preferred interpretation language channel now. If you have any questions, please send it to Zoom chat room. Thank you for your cooperation. Now we are ready for your teaching. May we invite Sayadaw and interpreter Bante to start the teaching, please. Tadu, tadu, tadu.
You want to take the 5 precepts? Repeat after me. Aham Bante.
Aham Bante.
Tisaranena saha.
Titranena taha.
Pancha silan.
Panchatilan.
Tamaya jami.
Tamayazami.
Anogahangadawa.
Nogahangadawa.
Ilandeta.
Ilandeta.
Nebande.
Nebande.
Dutiyampi.
Dutiyampi.
Aham Bante.
Aham Bante.
Tisaranena saha.
Titranena taha.
Pancha silan.
Panchatilan.
Tamaya jami.
Tamayazami.
Anogahangadawa.
Nogahangadawa.
Silandeta.
Ilandeta.
Nebande.
Nebande.
Tatiyampi.
Tatiyampi.
Aham Bante.
Aham Bante.
Tisaranena saha.
Titranena taha.
Pancha silan.
Panchatilan.
Tamaya jami.
Tamayazami.
Anogahangadawa.
Nogahangadawa.
Silandeta.
Ilandeta.
Nebande.
Nebande.
Yamahawadami damwadeta.
Amabande Vashambhya.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sammasambuddhassa.
Namo tata bhagavato arahato tammasambuddhassa. Namo tata bhagavato arahato tammasambuddhassa. Namo tata bhagavato arahato tammasambuddhassa.
Buddhaṃ saranam gacchāmi, Dhammāṃ saranam gacchāmi, Saṅghāṃ saranam gacchāmi.
Buddhaṃ saranam gacchāmi, Dhammāṃ saranam gacchāmi, Saṅghāṃ saranam gacchāmi.
Dutiyampi Buddhaṃ saranam gacchāmi, Dutiyampi Dhammāṃ saranam gacchāmi, Dutiyampi Saṅghāṃ saranam gacchāmi.
Dutiyampi Buddhaṃ saranam gacchāmi, Dutiyampi Dhammāṃ saranam gacchāmi, Dutiyampi Saṅghāṃ saranam gacchāmi.
Tatiyampi Buddhaṃ saranam gacchāmi, Tatiyampi Dhammāṃ saranam gacchāmi, Tatiyampi Saṅghāṃ saranam gacchāmi.
Tatiyampi Buddhaṃ saranam gacchāmi, Tatiyampi Dhammāṃ saranam gacchāmi, Tatiyampi Saṅghāṃ saranam gacchāmi.
Tisarana gamanam paribhūnam.
Amabande Vashambhya.
Panati pada viramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami.
Panati pada viramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami.
Adena dana viramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami.
Adena dana viramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami.
Kamesu mecchācara viramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami.
Kametu mesasara viramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami.
Musavada viramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami.
Mudavada viramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami.
Sura meraya mecca pamada thana viramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami.
Sura meraya misamara thana viramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami.
Tisaranena saha penja silan dhaman sadhugan katawa apamadina sambadita. Okay, we have already paid homage to the Buddha during the taken precepts. We can start our Dhamma discussion by reciting Namo Tassa 3 times again. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sammasambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sammasambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sammasambuddhassa. Today, we will continue to talk about Mahaparinibbana Sutta, the Buddha's last days, part 7. When the Buddha was living in Rajagaha city, the Kechikuta monastery near the Rajagaha city, the Buddha taught to all bhikkhus about Raja Aprihaniya Dhamma and Bhikkhu Aprihaniya Dhamma, non-declined Dhammas for Kant and bhikkhus. Then the Buddha also taught about Sila, Samadhi, and concentrations many times. Then the Buddha lived in Kechikuta monastery in Rajagaha city as he wished. After that, he asked Venerable Anandas to go to, Ambalatika mango gardens near Rajagaha city. This, the mango garden was offered by physician Jivaka. When the Buddha was living in Ambalatika mango gardens, the Buddha also taught about Sila, Samadhi, and Panyas to all bhikkhus. This is Sila, morality. This is concentration. Samadhi, this is Panya, wisdom. You should practice these 3 trainings many times. As long as you haven't attained Nibbana yet, don't stop your practice. Don't stop the fulfillment of 3 trainings. The Buddha encouraged too many bhikkhus. Then the Buddha continued to, the Buddha went to Nalanda city from Ambalatika mango garden. Then when the Buddha reached the Nalanda city, there's also one mango group, mango garden, belongs to Pavarika Hausida, rich persons. Okay, Pavarika, the Hausida's mango gardens. Then the Buddha and Bhikkhu Sangha dwelt in Pavarika's mango garden. When the Buddha was living in mango gardens together with many Bhikkhu Sangha, including Venerable Sariputta, then Venerable Sariputta approached the Buddha. Then the Venerable Sariputta says to the Buddha, Venerable the Buddha, okay, Bhante, there's no one who is better than the Buddha in Sabhinyutta Jnana. Okay, there's a no the Buddha in Sabinyutta Jnana. Not only in Sabinyutta Jnana, there's a no one who is higher than the Buddha in penetrating of the Four Noble Truths. Then Venerable Buddha says to the Buddha. Then the Buddha replies to Venerable Buddha. Sariputta, when you are saying in this way, your speech is very brave. You are speaking very bravely, like lion's roar. Like lion's roar. That is why we call Siha Nada, lion's roar. Venerable Sariputta's lion's roar. Okay? Then when the Buddha asked Venerable Sariputta, the Buddha also asked Venerable Sariputta, do you know there were the Buddha in the past who appear in the world as Sammasan Buddha? Can you read their mind with your mind? That means you have psychic power which can read others' mind. Oh. Then the Buddha asked, I cannot read their mind, the Buddha. Then there will be the Buddha in the future. There will be the Buddha who will appear in the future. Can you read their mind with your psychic power? Then the Venerable Sariputta also answered, I cannot read the Buddha's mind. Then can you read my mind? Oh, as the present Buddha. Then the Venerable Sariputta also answered, I also cannot read your mind. Without having abilities reading Buddha's mind, when you are speaking bravely like lion's roar, you know, there's no one who is higher than the Buddha in Sabinyutta Jnana and penetrating all the Four Noble Truths. And the Buddha is higher, refer to our Buddha. Then the Venerable Sariputta said, okay, although I cannot read the Buddha's mind, I have, Anumana Jnana, or inference knowledge. Then he can get same knowledge. He can guess by staying together with the Buddha. The Buddha has Sabinyutta Jnana. That is why there's no one who is higher than or better than the Buddha's Sabinyutta Jnana. That is why I can speak briefly like lion's roar. Lion's roar. But when the Buddha the Venerable Sariputta continued to explain to the Buddha, there's a one city covered by the very strong wall around the city. There's only one gate. There's also one gatekeeper in this city's gate. Then he is also checking the wall around the cities where there's a hold or not. Although he checked the wall in the city, but he couldn't find any hold in the wall. Even the small hold which can where the cat can go outside of the cities. Okay, the gatekeeper does not find any hold in this world. Then there are many people in the city. They also go outside of the city. Then they return to the city only just from this gate. There's no other door, no other gate. So the gatekeeper can decide, okay? All people in the city who go outside of the city or return to the city, they only just go in, go out and come in the city from this gate only. There's no other gate, no other way, or he can decide in this way. In the same way, you know, all Sabbinyuta Buddha, you know, Sabbete Bhagavanto, or Atita Buddhana, Arahanto, Samasan Buddha, Sabbete Bhagavanto. There were many Buddhas in the past who appear in the world as Sabbinyuta Buddha. They became enlightenment. You know, Penja Niwarane Pahaya, Chitaso Ubekilese, Penyaya Dobili Karane. Number one, okay? You know, Penja Niwarane Pahaya, by abandoning the 5 hindrances. Chitaso Ubekilese, Dobili Karane, the defilements of mind, this weekend the wisdom. As you know, the Buddha appear in the world. How they practice to become enlightenment, to become the Buddha. First, they practice the 3 training or meditations to abandon the 5 hindrances. You know, the 5 hindrances definition is here, Chetaso Upekilese, defilements of mind. It can define the mind. Because of those defilements, you know, the mind is not clear. The mind is always dirty. The mind always not fresh, okay? Then Penyaya Dobili Karane, the hindrances make the wisdom weaker. If there is hindrances in mind, sure, the wisdom cannot work properly and clearly. The hindrances cover, or their mind is covered by the hindrances. So their wisdom is not sharp. So what are the hindrances? As you know, you are practicing meditations. Kame Chanda Nivarana, or sensual desire, sexual desire. Why sexual desires or sexual desire, Kame Chanda Nivarana? They want many sensual pleasure, sensualities. This kinds of mind appear. Then wisdom cannot work properly, clearly. Why? The sexual desire tortures their mind. Then their mind is overwhelmed by sensual desire. Then whatever they want to be, for example, they want to try to have kusala mind. Then kusala mind cannot arise because of sensual desire. Or lobha is arising in their mind strongly. That is why, you know, they are called hindrances. Hindrances mean Emyama Kudo Dea Zamemyago Mietadati Alili Nivarana called. Your mind wants to be kusala mind. For example, by doing generosity, by observing morality, by practicing meditation. They want to be kusala mind. But when sensual desire appear in your mind, then your mind cannot be kusala mind, will be akusala mind. This mind, you know, they were associated with the lobha, greed. Very normal lobha, very strong lobha, attachment to many sensual pleasures, or something like this. Then what will happen? Then your mind is defined. Your mind is defined. Then your mind is dirty. Then the dirty mind make your wisdom weaker. That is why this is called Nivarana. Then you are practicing meditations to attain, for example, jhana's concentration, rupa vachara jhana or arupa vachara jhana, material jhana and immaterial jhana. Okay. When you try to focus on the meditation objects, what happens? Okay, sensual desire appear. Then you cannot concentrate on the meditation objects well. Then your mind does not know the meditation objects clearly. Then wisdom is very weak. Your wisdom cannot penetrate the meditation objects clearly. Oh, why? Because of sensual desire, hindrances. Or those nivarana hindrances prevent you not to attain jhana, not to attain jhana. In the same way, you are practicing vipassana to realize nibbana, then what will happen? You cannot penetrate the nama rupa as they really are, up to pramata nama rupa state. Why? Because of hindrances, or because of sensual desire. Oh, that is why sensual desire is called nivarana. Then your mind wants to be kusala mind, kamavachara kusala mind, but they don't allow you to arise as kusala mind. You are trying to attain concentration. That means you are trying your minds to be jhana mind, rupavachara kusala, arupavachara kusala mind. But the hindrances does not allow you to be jhana mind. Your mind to be jhana mind, or they prevent your attainment. Then you are trying to realize nibbana. You are trying your minds to be mega mind, flat mind, which is taking the nibbana as object. Then the hindrances will not allow your minds to be mega mind and flat mind, which can take nibbana as object. Or they prevent your mind not to arise as kusala mind, jhana mind, mega mind, phala mind. Or that is why they are called nivarana. Okay, nivarana. Then kame chanda nivarana, not only kame chanda nivarana, as you know, bhyapada nivarana evil. Then you are trying your minds to be kusala mind. But sometimes what will happen? Dosa anger appear in your mind. When you are practicing one meditation, you trying to concentrate on one meditation object. But what will happen? The anger appear. You are getting angry. You are getting angry yourself. You are getting angry with others. Then I don't know I am getting angry to whom. Actually, there's an anger in my mind. Or actually, this is a nature of hindrances. The hindrances will prevent your mind not to attain any attainment. That is when they are called nivarana, hindrances. Okay. Then sometimes the dosa, anger, will torture your mind, not to stay with, not to arise as kusala mind, good mind. In the same way, tina, meda, sloth, and toba. You want to have the fresh mind, clear mind, or clear mind with the sharp wisdom. You want to concentrate on the meditation objects clearly, but they don't allow. Then what will happen? Your mind is not fresh. Your mind is dull. Your mind, your mind is tortured, bound, sloth, and torpor. Tina and Meda, then you cannot see the objects clearly. Oh, that is why they are also called nivarana. Audeja gogoja, you trying to concentrate on one meditation object. You trying to concentrate on good object, maybe dana, sila, bhavana, any. Then what will happen? You have a lot of restlessness. You have a lot of wandering thoughts. Although you're trying to concentrate on one meditation object, good objects, but your mind does not stay with this good objects. Your mind go away here and there. You have a lot of restlessness. You have a lot of wandering thoughts. Oh, there will be Audeja Nivarana. Okay. Go, sometimes you are thinking about you are thinking about akusala that you have done in the past. By thinking the akusala that you have done in the past, then you feel remorse, you feel regret. Then what happened? This regret torture your mind not to arise as kusala mind. Is it? I didn't do kusala when I was happy, or something like this. When I was young, I didn't practice meditation. I didn't ordain as a bhikkhu. I didn't ordain as a siale. Then I had no time to practice meditation. Then all my times finished with the family work. Is it? Family job. Then they feel regret. Because of this reason, then you cannot attain jhana megaphala attainment. Then doubt, they also have doubt, vijikicca. Vijikicca makes you not to go ahead. Then you want to go ahead, you want to practice meditation to attain higher and higher attainment, but you have vijikicca, whether it is true or not, whether the Buddha is enlightenment, it is true or not sure. Then the Buddha, there are a lot of Dhamma taught by the Buddha, it is true or not. Or teacher is teaching such kinds of meditation, it is true or not. By practicing this way, this methods, we can realize Nibbana, we can attain jhana, it is true or not. They have a lot of hesitation, a lot of doubt. Then, although they want to go ahead, but they cannot go because of vijikicca. That is why they are hindrances. These hindrances will prevent you not to attain jhana megaphala nibbana, even not to arise as kamavachara kusala. Okay, when they want to become the Buddha, when they want to, not only the Buddha, when you want to become Sotapanna, Sakadagami, Anagami, Arahanta, even you want to attain jhana attainment, first you should try to abandon these 5 hindrances. Trying to abandon these 5 hindrances. So the Buddha became enlightenment. First, they abandon the 5 hindrances. This is the first. Okay. Then number 2, Chatusu Satupathanesu Sopadetita Chaito. So Sopadetita Chaita. Their mind is firmly established in the 4 kinds of mindfulness meditation. Then when they are practicing meditation, actually they need to pay attention one of the 4 foundations objects, mindfulness meditation objects. What are they? Kaya, body, Vedana, feeling, Chaita, mind, consciousness. Then Dhamma, mind objects or Dhamma objects, or they are 4 foundations of mindfulness, 4 establishment of mindfulness. For example, when they are practicing anapana meditation, they pay attention the in-breath, out-breath, in-breath, out-breath with the mindfulness. The in-breath, out-breath may be long or short. You pay attention the whole body or the long and short breath with mindfulness. Then you are also paying attention the subtle breath when it becomes subtle. Then you are paying attention the kaya, body. Okay, kaya nupassana satipatthana. Then in this way you can take up to, for example, 4th jhana's concentration state. Then you are practicing the satipatthana, or your mind is firmly established in kaya nupassana satipatthana. Then in this way, then based on this concentration, you practice, for example, 4 elements meditation. Then after that, you continue to practice rupa. Then you are practicing kaya nupassana satipatthana, contemplating on the body, contemplating of the body, kaya nupassana satipatthana. Is it? Then After practicing so rupa meditation, you practice nama. For example, anapana, the first jhana, enter into the first jhana, emerging from the first jhana. You descend all jhana dhamma beginning from Vedana, feeling. There is Vedana in each mind movement in the first jhana witi. What will happen? You are analyzing this Vedana. You are contemplating this Vedana as anicca, dukkha, anatta. Then you are contemplating Vedana Nupassana, Sthipatthana, contemplating of feeling. Then not only Vedana, you also pay attention the Chaita's consciousness in each mind movement in the first jhana witi. Then you are contemplating the mind consciousness. You also contemplating as anicca, dukkha, anatta. This is also Chaita Nupassana, contemplating of consciousness. Then you can continue to contemplate phassa, etc., the other remaining Cetasika mental factors. Then you are contemplating Dhamma Nupassana, Satipatthana, mind objects, or Dhamma objects, Dhamma Nupassana, Satipatthana. Then when you practice, for example, even only Anapana, then you are practicing 4 foundations of mindfulness. Then based on this, you continue to practice Parichasamuppada, Vipassana. In this way, finally, you can realize Nibbana. Is it? Oh, that is why the Buddha also practiced these 4 foundations of mindfulness. Okay? Their mind is firmly established in 4 kinds of mindfulness meditation. And then finally, they became enlightenment. Then those who have already realized Nibbana, they also practice this way. First, they abandon the 5 hindrances. Then they also practice the 4 foundations of mindfulness. Then they become Buddha, they become Arahanta, they become one noble persons, etc. This is also in the past, in the future, will be in the future, or at the present moment. They go this way only. Then number 3. Number 3 is a, Saddha Bhujenge Yatha Bhutam Bhavatava. Anotran Samasa Bodhi Abhisambodho, Abhisambodho Su. Okay, Abhisambodho Chain Su. Oh. Saddha Bhujenge Yatha Bhutam Bhavatava. Last time we have already explained how to increase, how to develop the 7 enlightenment factors. Developing the 7 factors of enlightenment in their mind, then they become Sabhinyuta Buddha. Is it? Developing the 7 enlightenment factors in their mind. For example, Sati Sambhojanga, when you are practicing Anapana meditations or 4 elements meditation or Rupa meditation or Nama meditation or Vipassana meditation, then there is a mindfulness, Sati Sambhojanga, the enlightenment factors of mindfulness. There's a mindfulness. Then you briefly understand, whenever you have Yoniso-manasikara, proper attention to the object, then Kusala mind is arising. Then this Kusala mind will associate with the 7 enlightenment factors. For example, Sati is also associating with this Kusala mind. Maybe Kusala mind will be Kusala mind level may be different. Kamosra Kusala mind. So the Sati is also associated there. Then when you practice meditation, you attain jhana mind, associating with Sati. Then Vipassana mind, Kusala mind is arising, Sati is there. Then finally, you realize Nibbana. Your mind becomes mega mind and phala mind. Then this Kusala mind, Sati also associating with those mind. But Sati level will be different. So you are developing the mindfulness, developing the 7 factors of enlightenment. So the 7 factors of enlightenment here, you are developing the enlightenment factors of mindfulness in this way. Not only mindfulness, actually there are 7 factors to become enlightenment, not only 1 factors. Then you also emphasize on development of Sati, the factors of enlightenment factors of Sati. Then sometimes you should emphasize on how to increase the Sati, as you know. Then another one, Dhammavijaya, the enlightenment factor of investigation, refer to wisdom. Then wisdom also associated with those kusala mind, but the level will be higher and higher. Finally, you realize Nibbana. Okay. Then Viriya Bojanga, there's also effort. You are also developing the enlightenment factors of effort. Sure. Well, if there's no effort, you cannot attain. Then another one. Sati Sambojanga, Dhammavijaya Sambojanga, Viriya Sambojanga, then Piti Sambojanga. Piti, rapture. There's also rapture. If there's no rapture in your mind, sure, you are not interested to practice meditation. You don't want to practice meditation. If you don't want to practice meditation, then sure, you cannot attain any enlightenment, any attainment. That is why you also have rapture. Then passaddhi, when you have rapture, you get, when you stay with meditation objects peacefully, happily, what will happen? Your mind and body will be tranquil. Or then when your mind and body become tranquil, there will be passaddhi sambojjhanga. Then samadhi sambojjhanga, when your mind and body become tranquil, whenever you meditate, you can stay with meditation objects peacefully, comfortably. Although you are sitting for 2 hours, 3 hours, you don't want to stop, or you don't want to do any other things, you only just want to spend your time with meditation practice, then your concentration becomes deeper and deeper. Then you are developing the enlightenment factors of concentration, samadhi. Then sometimes, when your mind is staying with the meditation objects comfortably, peacefully, don't increase your effort, and don't reduce your efforts, etc. And don't have any other mind, only just stay with this condition. Keep this condition family. Then you have equanimities, or the enlightenment factors or upekkha, and equanimity. Then in this way, then you have 7 factors of enlightenment. Then you are also developing the 7 factors of enlightenment in your mind. Then what will happen? Then you attain Nibbana. Then you become Sotapanna, Sagatagami, Anagami, then Arahanta. All Buddha also became enlightenment, became Sabinyutta Buddha by developing the 7 factors of enlightenment in this way. Then they also penetrate the Four Noble Truths. Then you see, the Buddha, all Buddha, the first one, they abandon the 5 hindrances. Then they also establish their mind, the 4 foundations of mindfulness. Their mind is firmly established in the 4 kinds of meditation, mindfulness meditation. Then they also develop the 7 enlightenment factors. This is the only ways to become enlightenment. Then Sabinyutta, all Sabinyu Buddha became enlightenment by following these 3 ways. Then in the past, also in the future will be like this. The present Buddha also the same way. Then when they become enlightenment, when they penetrate the Four Noble Truths, then they also taught to their disciple. Then their disciple also follow this way. Then when they can abandon the 5 hindrances, when they can practice 4 foundations of mindfulness, when they can develop the 7 enlightenment factors properly, then they also become noble persons, etc. So those who became enlightenment, who penetrate the Four Noble Truths, they only just follow this way. By knowing this, Venerable Sariputta, Venerable Sariputta speak briefly like lion's roar. Okay, there's no one who is better than, higher than the Buddha who are in enlightenment, or who attain enlightenment, who penetrate the noble, the noble truth, the Four Noble Truths. That is why the Venerable Sariputta can infer, infer. By guessing, by inferring this, Venerable Sariputta speak briefly like lion's roar. Venerable Sariputta explains to the Buddha. This is called Sariputta Sihanada. Okay, there's a then after the Buddha, you know, when the Buddha was living in Nalanda city, what will happen? And the Pavarika's rich person's mango garden. Then the Buddha also taught to the bhikkhus about Sila, Samadhi, Panya. This is a Sila, this is a Samadhi, this is Panya. This is morality, concentration, and wisdom. You should try to practice, you should try to fulfill those three trainings. And the Buddha encouraged his disciples, Buddha, bhikkhus, in this mango group. Then after that, the Buddha went to, Patali Gama, Patali village from the Nalanda city, together with Bhikkhu Sangha. Then the Buddha stayed in one guest house in the Patali village, arranged by the Patali people from the Patali village. When the Buddha was living in Patali village, the Buddha also taught to the people in the Patali village about, the 5 dangers of immorality, 5 dangers for an immoral persons. 5 dangers for immoral persons. What are 5 dangers? Ida gabatiyo dosilo sila wipano pamada dikarana mahandam boge chane nige chati ayam patamo adinawo dosilo sila vipatiya, etc. Then you see here, bhikkhu, there are these 5 dangers for an immoral persons because of his deficiency in virtuous behavior. What 5? The Buddha taught. What 5? Number 1, pamada dikarana mahandam bhoga jane nikechati. Bhoga jane nikechati. Losses much wealth because of heedlessness. This is the first danger for an immoral persons. You are a lay person. You need to keep 5 precepts not to break because of defilement or because of heedlessness. If you break the 5 precepts, you need to maintain these 5 precepts not to break in the future again. But if you are breaking these 5 precepts, one of these 5 precepts again and again, then this person will be considered as dosila, immoral persons. Okay, dosila. Then if they are bhikkhu also in the same way, actually bhikkhu also have bhikkhu sila, Siale also have Siale sila. They need to keep their sila not to break purposely. Because of defilement or because of heedlessness, if they break their respective sila, then they should maintain, they should keep the sila not to break in the future again. But they purposely break their sila again and again. They are also considered as immoral persons, those sila. If they are immoral persons, what will happen? They will experience these 5 dangers. What are the 5 dangers? Number 1, pamada dikarana mahandam bhoga jane nigachati. They will lose much wealth because of heedlessness. This is the first danger for immoral persons. For example, for lay persons, they are trading according to their skill and business. Because of heedlessness, okay, their trading is, for example, to sell beings to kill, like this, Panatipada. Then what will happen? They are also doing the business by killing living beings, by killing living beings. Then me, sure, whenever they kill living beings, they have akusala. Whatever akusala arises, they have no heedfulness, only just they have heedlessness. Is it? Then, although they are searching for the money, they are making the money, they are making the business, and then they will not be happy. Although they earn a lot of money because of this, they are not peaceful. They will regret many times. They cannot be peaceful because of heedlessness. Is it? Then even the root money also will lose. Root money also can be lost. Okay? For example, in some other country, especially during the Buddha time, the king, they have the root and Upasthana day, like the 4th a month or twice a month, Full Moon Day and New Moon Day. Sometimes maybe small Upasthana day, 8 Upasthana day also. Then on those days, they already fixed as the Upasthana day. That is why nobody can kill any living being in the country or like this. They already make this rule. But they want to make their business. That is why they kill living being on this day. They also steal others' property on this day. Then what will happen? Then because of this reason, the king also give punishments to them. Then they put them in the jail. Then their wealth will lose, etc. Then bhikkhu also in the same way. Bhikkhu also in the same way, they break morality, they are sila. They have no sila because of heedlessness. Then what will happen? Or they also lose from morality. Or they have no morality. Then what will happen? They will also lose from the Buddha's teaching. They will also lose from attainment or jhana. Then they will also lose the the noble person's wealth. 7 kinds of good quality or good persons. Saddhamma. What are they? Saddha, Sila, Viriya, Hidi, Ottappa, Bhusuta, Panya. Saddha, they don't have saddha. They don't have saddha. If they are losing their morality, then they also don't have saddha. They also don't have sila. They also don't have effort. They also don't have moral shame and moral dread, hiri and ottappa. They don't have bhusuta, much learning. They don't have wisdom. Or if there's no 7 ratana, 7 treasures for good persons, then what will happen? They lose the 7 worth or 7 treasures or noble persons. Saddha Ariyatana, no? Saddha Ariyatana. Oh, that is why loses much worth because of heedlessness. Me, this one. Then in return, if they had morality, what will happen? Okay, they will obtain much worth because of heedfulness. This is the first benefits for moral person. Okay, this is the opposite. Okay, if they don't have morality, they will lose much wealth because of heedlessness. This is the first danger. If they have morality, sila, then they will obtain much wealth because of heedfulness. This is the first benefit for moral person. Then number 2. Uddamadasi, number 2. Okay. What is number 2? Pamada, sorry, Pagaro, Papago Gaiti Sado Abogazati. Papago Gaitisado Abogechati. You know, they were have bad reputations. Papago Gaitisado Abogechati. When they don't have morality, when they are breaking morality, then they are immoral persons. They are immoral persons. If they are immoral persons, Papagogaitisado Abogechati, they will have bad reputations. Bad reputations. You know, what is bad reputation? Or there's a one person in this family, they are doing many evil things. You know, they don't care other people. They don't care this life as well as next life. Even they don't offer even the, you know, a cup of rice, a cup of food to the Bhikkhu Sangha, or they have such kinds of bad reputations. This is you know, second dangers for those sila, immoral persons. Immoral persons. But okay, the for bhikkhu also, there's a one bhikkhu in this monastery. He don't have any morality, sila. He don't keep the sila. They don't learn the Buddha's teaching. They are doing, you know, wrong livelihood. For example, they are giving the treatments to layperson. They are giving medicines to layperson. They are giving the flowers to laypersons, etc. They are giving a kinds of logia things to laypersons. Then they don't respect the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, teacher, etc. Then they have bad reputation because of those sila, immorality. Then they will have such kinds of bad reputation if they have no sila. But, you know, kalyano gaitisado abogechati, if they have morality, sila, what will happen? Good reputation. Or they will have good reputation. Kalyano gaitisado abogechati. Or there's a one person in this family. Then this person is very good person. They respect their parents. They also respect the Bhikkhu Sangha. They also support the sasana according to their abilities. Then they have good reputation. Although they go to any assembly, what will happen? Okay, everybody admire him. He is a good person. He is very generous person. He is very kind person, gender persons, moral person, etc. They had many good quality, not PhD or not master. Okay. Only just good quality is a morality, concentration, pinya. They are good quality. Just now you see the Sada Ariyadhana also the same. Sada, Sila, Virya, Hiri, Ottava, Bhusuta, pinya. They are also good quality of noble person. Or they have Sada, they have Sila, they have moderation and moral drift. That is why they don't do any akusala. They have good reputation. So if they are moral persons, because of morality, sila, then they have good reputation. This is the the second benefit for moral persons. The opposite, you understand? Papago, Ketisado abogechati. Instead of papago will be kalyano, Ketisado abogechati. Instead of bad, then will be good reputation. This is a dangers and benefits of immorality and morality, moral persons. Immorality and moral persons. The number 3. What is number 3? You know, Yinyadewa Prisa Upasangamati, Yinyadewa Prisa Upasangamati, Wisarado Upasangamati, Mengu Budo, Awisarado Upasangamati, Mengu Budo. No confidence in approaching whatever assemblies. Or whatever assemblies. You know, assembly me, Katiya assembly of the king. Brahmana assembly of the Brahmana, assembly or householder, assembly or acceptors. Whatever assembly they go, they have no confidence to approach those assemblies. Is it? Then if they have no morality, sila. This is also that's dangerous for immoral persons. Because of some reasons, for example, they approach the kinds of assembly, then they are gathering in one place, then what will happen? Or there are many people who are gathering in this place. Maybe they know my bad karma, my immorality. That is why they will accuse me, they will give punishments to me, something like this. Although they are approaching to those assembly, they have no confidence. They are always hesitant because of their bad karma, immoralities. Then although they approach, then they cannot see anybody bravely, but they only just face down. They are face down on their art, but not because of meditation practice, no, because of no confidence towards the other persons. He is thinking maybe they are gathering to give punishments to me because of my bad karma or my the no morality, something like this. Then bhikkhu also in the same way. They are, for example, Nayaka Guru are having the meeting. If they have a kind of immorality, they are breaking the rule or they are doing bad things in the monastery, etc. What will happen? Oh, Nayaka Guru are having the meeting. Maybe they know my bad karma. I am breaking the morality. They will give punishments to me. They will dispatch from the monastery, or they will dispel me from the monastery, something like this. Is it? Or in this way, they cannot approach the assembly confidently, bravely. That is because of this reason, breaking the morality has a lot of danger. This is the dangers for immoral persons. Then if they have morality, sure, then lay persons or bhikkhu, no problem. Whatever assembly they approach, they can confidently approach the assembly. They are very brave. They don't need to worry for everything. Okay, bhikkhu also, this is the benefit of morality. This is benefit for moral persons. Then you only just change. Yenyedua Parisan Upasangamati, Wisarado Upasangamati, Amengu Buddha. Or here Awisarado, you dispel the arts. Mengu Buddha, you add, Amengu Buddha. Or then the meaning also change. They can approach confidently in whatever assembly. Or like this. This is benefit of morality. Then number 4. Number 4. What is number 4? Sammong lokalang karoti, confused dying. If they have morality, sammong lokalang karoti, if they sammong lokalang karoti, if they have no morality, they are breaking sila frequently, purposely. What will happen? Sure, they will also experience a lot of suffering in present life. Finally, according to nature, must die one day. Must die one day. What will happen? When they die, they were dying confused. Confused in me, for example, when they are on the bed, dead, the bed or the dead, they are lying down on the bed. Then what will happen? Then the bad karma that they had done in the past appear automatically in their mind. Although they cannot open their eyes, what will happen? They are closing their eyes, but this karma appear in their mind on the bed or dead bed. So omilet wa ida lokam pasati. By opening their eyes, they also see the present life. By closing their eyes, they also see the next life, others' life. Then what will happen? When they are on the bed for death, then they have broken a lot of sila in the past. They didn't care the morality. They have no morality. Then they have done a lot of akusala, for example, killing 11 beings, stealing others' property, doing such a misconduct, lying and taking intoxicant, alcohol, etc. What will happen? Those karma will appear in their mind. In their mind. Then what will happen? Then all the fourfold state automatically open. Then sometimes the very black dog, very big black dogs appear in their mind. Or he is following him. Then he ran away. Please help me, etc. Sometimes a lot of very big the hellfire appear. Then he was burned by hellfire. Then they also shout a lot. Please prevent me, something like this. Or by shouting in this way, what will happen? Or sometimes, many, the hell beings torture him, torture her by beating with many spears, many weapons, etc. Then they also shout a lot. They also crying loudly. Then what will happen? Those kinds of signs will appear at the near-death moment. Then with this sign, they pass away. Then what will happen? They will go to hell. Or this is confused dying. If there's immorality. Then this is the dangers for immoral persons. The fourth dangers for immoral persons. Is it? Immoral persons. Then, if they have done kusala in the past many times, they observe the morality not to break. They have morality, sila. Then they are considered as moral persons. Then what will happen? Then you can add samong kalangrodi. Here is a samong kalangrodi. Then you can say dying unconfused. You can add okay? Unconfused dying. Unconfused dying. Then you will also die. Moral person also will die. Immoral person also will die. But when they die, their dying is different. Okay? At the near-death moment on the back of the death, what will happen? They are closing the eyes. Then what will happen? Many good signs will appear. Many good signs will appear, like Dhammika Upasaka. Then he did a lot of kusala. He also saw the Sotapanna persons. Okay? Then what will happen at the near-death moment? Many vehicles from the Deva realms, 6 Deva realms, 6 vehicles appear. Or the Deva Buddha also asked him to come. Okay, please come to our vehicle. Go to our Charumarajika Deva realm. Then vehicle from Tavarina Deva realm also, please come here. Then please come Yamara also in the same way. Tusita also in the same way. Then Naimanarati, Pranamita Vasavati, the same way. 6 Devara, then whatever car you prefer, you can choose, you can take, then you will be there. Then at that time, you see, Dhammika Upasaka, they invite many bhikkhus and to chant some kinds of soda before passing away. Then at that time, the Dhammika Upasaka prevents them. Please wait. I am still listening to the Brahma chanting. Then when he speak in this way, maybe Bhikkhu thought, okay, the Dhammika Upasaka is shouting. He has no normal mind. Then they stop their chanting. Actually, Dhammika Upasaka asked the Devas to wait until they finish the chantings. Is it? Then many of his daughter and son, they also cry. Our father have maybe many confusions. Then he will die with the confusions like this. Or because of this reason, they ask. Then the Dhammika Upasaka also explain, no, many car, many vehicles are waiting from 6 Devaran. So which Devaran is the best? Then they says two-seater Devaran is the best. Then okay, then please flower garland. Then he hold the flower garlands, he throw. Then this flower, the garlands of the flower, okay, stay in the vehicle from the two-seater Devaran. Then he passed away, he went to two-seater Devaran. Only he just passed away, then he wake up from two-seater Devaran, like from the sleeping. Is it? Oh, that is called unconfused dying if they have morality. Then if you don't have morality, sila, then confused dying. You were dying confused. If you have morality, you were dying and confused. Oh, this is benefit, dangers and benefits of moral and immoral persons. Then number 5, Kayasa Beda Brahmarana Sugatin second loka Upa Pechati. Kayasa Beda Brahmarana Sugatin loka Kayasa Beda Brahmarana Apayan Dogatin Winipatan Nirya Upa Keshati, best life after death. With the breakup of the body after death, they will be reborn and have, or the best destination in lower ranks, if they had no morality, sila. This is very clear. Just now unconfused dying after death, they will go to have or lower rank, one of the full stage, because of no morality. If they have morality, because of morality, sila, what will happen? With the breakup of the body after death, they will be reborn in good destination, in heavenly realms, in Deva realm or in human realm. If they have jhana attainment, or even in Brahma realms, like this, is it? They can be reborn in good destination because of morality. This is the, the 5th danger of immorality and 5th benefits of moral persons. So altogether, 5 dangers and 5 benefits for, altogether 5 dangers for immoral persons because of no morality. So 5 benefits for moral persons because of sila, morality. Then everybody wants the good benefit. They don't want the dangers. If you want good benefits, then you're only just trying to keep the morality, not to break. The Buddha taught these 5 dangers for immoral persons and 5 benefits for moral persons to the people in the Patali village. Patali village. In this Patali village, okay, the Buddha taught this Sutta. This one also, you can also find Sila Sutta and Anguttara Nikaya, the 5th graduate discourses, okay? 5th Anguttara Nikaya, that's also Sila Sutta, benefit and dangers of morality and immoral persons. Immoral persons, by knowing the 5 dangers, by knowing the benefit of 5 benefits of morality, then may be able to maintain your respective morality for layperson, at least 5 precepts if possible, 8 precepts, 10 precepts. For Sayali precepts, Bhikkhu precepts. They may be able to obtain these 5 benefits because of your morality. Based on morality, may be able to practice meditation to attain concentration. Based on concentration, may be able to practice vipassana, may be able to realize nibbana as soon as possible. Okay. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you so much, Seattle, for today's teaching. We have about 20 minutes left, Seattle, and we also have 2 questions from the previous teachings.
礼敬尊者，请问在梦中如果做梦有 淫欲心或者杀生、恶口等，这算犯戒吗？from Jinsi.
No, only one no. Okay. One.
Okay, next one.
礼
敬尊者，尊者在解释有6种行者：贪行者、嗔行者、痴行者、信行者、觉行者、寻行者。他们各自在造业的时候是以什么样的心来造业？这个在造业的时候是指什么时候呢？是指一般多数时间在造业的时候吗？是指习惯性吗？或者有特定的时间点呢？
me, Charita me, the some person, they have a lot of lobha most of the time. They are thinking about sensual pleasure, or because of this lobha, they cannot control their lobha. Then what will happen? They will speak based on lobha. They will act based on lobha. They will kill living being. They will steal others' property. They will do such a misconduct, etc. Is it? Oh, this is based on lobha charita, the lustful temperament. Then if they have hateful temperaments, usually they are always getting angry, even with the small things. They have no candy, patience, etc. Is it? This is a hateful temperament. Then if they have hateful temperament because of anger, sure, they will kill living being, or they will abuse others, etc. They will fight with others. Then they are making the bad karma based on dosa, panatipada, etc. Then moha, the deluded temperament. Their mind is always deluded, not clear. That is why they don't know that is good or bad, kusala or akusala. They make a lot of things. Then whatever kusala you do, the moha is associated. Okay, lobha, when lobha is arising, moha also is still there. When dosa is also arising, moha is also still there. This is called deluded temperament. Saddha charita, if you have saddha, peaceful temperament, then their mind is very clear, their faith is very clear. They wish to do generosity offer. They want to take morality. They want to practice meditation. They want to go to pagoda, monastery, to meditate, to do kusala, etc. If they are doing such kinds of thing, then can consider she has faithful temperament. Faith, okay, saddha temperament, saddha charita. Saddha is very important. Saddha is similar to hand. If you have hand, you can take whatever you want. Okay, if you don't have hand, what will happen? Although you are seeing many things in front of you, but you cannot take anything because you don't have hand. Or if someone has faith, saddha, then they can accumulate whatever kusala he wants. Kamavachara kusala, generosity, or wants to do sila, want to do something. For example, want to give service towards Bhikkhu Sangha, Uyawacha, etc. They can do. Is it? Because of saddha. If there's no saddha, they can do anything. Although there's many kusala to accumulate, but because of no saddha, then they don't want to accumulate. They don't want to do. Then they cannot get dana kusala, sila kusala, bhavana kusala, uyawacha kusala, etc. Then if you have saddha, you can accumulate dana kusala, sila kusala, then bhavana, then you can take even jhana attainment. You can take even nibbana attainment because of saddha. This is saddha temperament. Okay. Bodhicharita means they have temperament or wisdom. Wisdom, then they are always thinking about khanda. What is khanda? What is the cause of five khanda? What is ayarana? What is dhatu? What is noble truth, etc. They are always thinking about such kinds of deep things. Then they have temperament or wisdom. Then another one is vitaka, thinking about many things. Okay, good things or bad things possible. Then this is called vitaka charita, temperament or thoughts. What do you want to know? Only just this one. Maybe good charita and bad charita. Good temperament and bad temperament. According to this, then you will do kusala or akusala. No, not like this. Depends on if they do karma. For example, rule of karma is for akusala, loba, dosa, moha. Rule of kusala is aloba, adosa, amoha. Okay. Root. If you do a kind of akusala, then because of loba or dosa or moha. When you are doing kusala, because of aloba, adosa, amoha. Is it?
李静长老听到开示中提到，如果如理醒思，就可以升起善心。请问，在遇到烦恼的时候，怎样才可以做到如理醒思呢？怎样正确的理解如理醒思这个词呢？萨度萨度萨度。
Yoni-somanasikara is okay. Then according to the definition or commentary, you want to know here, no? Then ayoni-somanasikara and yoni-somanasikara. Then yoni-somanasikaro nama upaya manasikaro patha manasikaro. The proper attentions, okay? The right attentions. Aniche, anichandiwa. They understand impermanent is impermanence. Anicca is anicca. That means the five khanda, five khandas are anicca. Sabbe sankhara anicca. All formation, conditional formation things are anicca, impermanent. Then you also understand the sankharas are anicca. Then anicca, aniccandiwa. Then you understand five khanda or sankharas are anicca. This is called yoni-somanasikara. Dukkha, dukkhandiwa. Five khandas are dukkha, sankharas are dukkha. You also understand dukkha. The sankhara are dukkha. Anattadiwa. Then they are also anatta, non-self. You also understand them as non-self. Asubhe, asubhandiwa. They are foulness, asubha, repulsive. Then you also understand those 5 khanda are asubha. Then this is, if you have such kinds of attention, proper attention, then there will be yoniso manasikara. Or because of proper attention, then by taking those objects, then kusala mind is arising. Or this is because of yoniso manasikara. Or in this way, ayoniso manasikara is, improper attention and right attention. Okay? Actually, according to Sabbhe Sankhara, anicca, all formation are anicca, but they hold this is nature. Then opposite thinking. Then will be ayoniso manasikara. Because of this, akusala arise. Dukkha sukhandiva, actually they are dukkha, but you think this is sukha. There will be also ayoniso manasikara. Because of this, akusala will arise. Anadani attadiva, all things are anatta, non-self, but they think this is atta, self. Oh, they are holding the self view. Many people in the world. Then that is why akusala will arise. Asubhe sukhandiva, actually they are repulsive abortions, but they think there is subha. Asubha, but they think there is a subha, beautiful. Is it? Because of this reason, for example, you see one object, if you think it is beautiful, what will happen? Lobha will arise. Oh, but you see this is asubha only, not subha, then what will happen? Then you can prevent the arising of dosa, lobha, etc. That is why right attentions, proper attentions, or wise attention associated with wisdom. That is why we call wise attention. Then kusala will arise. Then otherwise will be akusala will arise. Ayoniso manasikara. Or in the same way, the other thing also. Okay, the other thing also. The other thing also in the same way, whatever objects, desirable or undesirable objects, agreeable or disagreeable objects, whatever objects you experience, then if you have wise attention associated with wisdom, then kusala will arise. If you have ayoniso manasikara, attention dissociated from wisdom, associated with lobha, dosa, moha, then what will happen? Then akusala will arise. They are yoniso manasikara and ayoniso manasikara. They are near cause for kusala and akusala. Is it? You may ask Uttama Dasi or Janice. They are recording. I don't record here.
好的 yes, I will reply. Thank you.
Vadamesiaro would like to ask about breaking thila. One person kills other living beings by himself. 2, one person urges someone to kill. 3, one person prays when he sees other people kill someone. 4, one person has the same opinion with that person who has killed. Could Sayadaw explain the results of these 4 bad deeds in the future lives? From Auntie Nono A. Thadu.
Kodai Taiton Chimon say to Kodai, then they kill 11 beings themselves. Then by themselves, no? Then Taiton, they encourage other people to kill the 11 beings. Then when they are killing 11 beings, they also praise, it is good, try, in this way, is it? Then, although they don't do so, but they agree with the killing 11 beings when other people kill the 11 beings. There is 4 conditions for panatipada. All are considered panatipada, but for example, when you kill 11 beings by yourself, but you only just encourage other people to kill living being, then will be different. Is it? When you kill living being, it will be more serious, more dangerous. So you will, this person will experience bad result, more serious than the other 3 persons. The other 3 persons. Then the number second, you encourage other people to kill. Then because of your encouragement, other people kill. Then this is also serious compared to the next 2. Is it? Then you only just praise when they kill living being, but you don't encourage. Then okay, this is also considered compared to the first 2. This is okay, weaker. You can also give that result, but compared to the first 2, will be weaker. Then the last one is the weakest one. Only, for example, the family member, one family member do business improperly, but they also consume, they also use those money. One family member keep checking to eat, but they don't prevent. They know, but they don't prevent. They agree with this. Also consider Panadipada, but may not be serious compared to the first 3. The result also the same way. Okay.
I think there's one last question to it, Sayadaw. It says, could Sayadaw explain the results of the 4 bad deeds in the future lives? Like what would each person become in their next life?
Which one?
The last question, it says, could Sayadaw explain the results of these 4 bad deeds in the future lives? I think she's asking, what would they become in the future lives if they have done such bad deeds?
Many people are doing good things, kusala, and bad things, akusala. Depends on their karma. Which karma is more serious, then this karma will produce. There are many karma, you should study about karma, the working source karma. Is it? And Piramata Sangha, for example, the 5th chapter, Vitimota chapter, there are many different kinds of karma. Then depends on what karma is more powerful. This powerful karma can produce. For example, they only just keep the living being. Good Sayadaw explain the result of these 4 bad deeds in the future lives. Or in the future life. Okay, they ask only just the bad deeds, no? Bad deeds, not good deeds. For example, okay, the Lorna Kapanla Sutta, according to Lorna Kapanla Sutta, Kusala and Akusala, there's a thought. Someone is doing a lot of Kusala in whole life, Dana, Sila, Bhavana. Then they used to do Kusala only in their life. Then sometimes, because of defilement or because of heedlessness, they may also do akusala. When this akusala may not be able to produce a result, because kusala is very powerful. This person accumulate kusala a lot. That is why probably kusala may produce. Okay, when you put, for example, the salt in the ocean, or in the water, very lake or pond, etc., what will happen? Then small salt will disappear. There's no taste of the salt. But when you put the salt in the small cup of the water, then will be very salty. Is it? In the same way, a person don't do akusala. Most of the time doing akusala in whole life. Then whatever akusala they do, then akusala will be more and more. Akusala will be more and more. So this akusala can produce bad result in the present life as well as future life, like this. But for killing living being, you are usually go to have when they escape from have, then they can be reborn as a human being. When they are a human being, their lifespan is very short, like this. You know, they pass away. They pass away even in the mother's womb. Even in mother's womb, if mother use the medicines for abortion, what will happen? Then they die. Many nowadays, isn't it? Then there is the result of panatipada. Okay, they become a human being after giving birth from the mother's womb. Then only just short lifespan they pass away. Then this is also the result of panatipada, akusala karma, etc. To eat at that coma to hala. Mata shangsha to tumia, shilia at the go. Just now in the same way, okay? If you are doing a lot of kusala in life, but sometimes because of heedlessness or defilements, we do akusala. Usually this akusala may disappear, like the salt in the very big water, like the lake or pond, etc. But if you put the salt in the small cup of water, then it will be salty, like this. If they are doing akusala many times, then if akusala do will be more and more, and it can produce a result. Okay.
Thank you, Seattle.
Anyone? Okay, then repeat after me to share your merits to obedience, okay?
Thank you.
Okay. Have still have.
Yes, Seattle. I think there's one more.
One more question.
礼敬尊者，我前几天刚学习了，即使煮鸡蛋给家人吃，也算犯杀生戒。我告诉我老公，他也吓得不敢吃了。现在家里还有一些鸡蛋，不知道可以送人吗？如果送人，算赞同杀生吗？不送人就会浪费掉，不知道怎么办才好。感恩尊者开示。Jinsi Sadhu。
Return to the chicken. Hand. Okay, return to hand. This it can grow or not, depends on this. But some says that nowadays there are also a lot of eggs which cannot grow. Is it? It cannot become chicken baby. There's some shapes they still have a life, they still can grow. Depends on this. I also cannot decide this one. If they can grow as a chicken baby, then okay, they are considered life, a life eggs. If they cannot grow, can consider dead eggs. Okay, no alive, no living Jewish India life faculty in this egg. Then depends on conditions. Or if they have a life faculty in this egg, then okay, don't use this one, don't eat, don't fry it. Don't fry, then it will be panatipada. If not, okay. But I don't know this one, depends on that. Some they also said like this, there's a no alive in those eggs here. That is when some are using, then serology says, for example, many thousands of eggs, there may be some eggs which has the life faculty. Then if you kill such kinds of eggs, then there will be panatipada. If not, okay. Then you know or not, okay, whether there's a life faculty or not in the egg. Then if you exactly know, it will be better. Otherwise, can be panatipada also. Then you only just, if there's a life faculty in this X, then you return to the check-in fund.
I think we're out of time. So if you have more questions, you can ask. You can save the questions and ask us next time. Thank you so much, Dara. Can you please lead us in making aspirations and merits?
Okay. Repeat after me to share your merits to our beings. Yame Punya,
Idame Ponya,
Masawa Kaya,
Atawakaya,
Wahan Hotu,
Wahan Hotu,
Idame Punya,
Idame Ponya,
Nibbanasa,
Nibanata,
Pichayo Hotu,
Yo Hotu,
Mama Punya Bagan,
Mama Ponya Baga,
Sabasatana,
Tabatadana,
Bajemi,
Bazemi,
Tesabe,
Itabe,
Mesama,
Metama,
Punya Bagan,
Ponya Baga,
Labandu,
Labandu,
Sadhu, Sadhu, Sadhu.
Thank you again for Seattle's teaching and Bande's interpretation. Please feel free to leave Zoom at your convenience. Dadu, dadu, dadu. Thank you, Seattle. We have a few announcements to make.